Jai Hind dear students, welcome back to today's class. In today's class, we will learn about interpreting percentages, converting percentages to how many, increment and decrement in percentages. So let's start with interpreting percentages. We shall learn how percentages can be used in real life, right? And for this, we start with interpreting the following statement, and the statement is 5% of the income is saved by Ravi. What it means, we are going to talk about this. Okay, let us assume if Ravi is having 5,000 as his income, so we have to find 5% of 5,000. By 5% we mean 5 parts out of 100, or we write it as 5 over 100. It means Ravi is saving rupees 5 out of every rupees 100 that he earns. So simply we will do 5 upon 100 into 5,000. Now let us learn converting percentages to how many. Let us take one example that a survey of 40 children showed that 25% liked playing football. How many children liked playing football? This is the question, okay? So there are two methods to solve this question. First is unitary method and second is to find the percentage of how many part. Like we have out of 100, 25 like playing football. Okay, so we need to find for 40. We will write out of 40, number of children who like playing football will be 25 upon 100 into 40. Right, we have used unitary method and result is 10. Now look at this method. 25% of 40, that will be equal to 25 upon 100 into 40. In both the cases, result is 10. Now look at this, ratios to percents. Rina's mother said to make idlis, you must take 2 part rice and 1 part urad dal. What percentage of such a mixture would be rice and what percentage would be urad dal? For this, first of all, we have to understand what are the important points that are given, and with the use of that we will solve further question. So in terms of ratio, we can write rice is to urad dal is equals to 2:1, as it is given that 2 parts rice and 1 part urad dal. Now we have to find sum of all. So 2 plus 1, that is 3, is the total of all parts. This means that 2 over 3 part is rice and 1 over 3 part is urad dal. I hope you have understood. Then we are going to find the percentage. So percentage of rice, we need the percent sign, that's why multiplying by 100. So for rice it will be 2 over 3 into 100%. Right? 2 into 100 will gives you 200 upon 3, and 3 divided by 200 will be equal to, in a mixed fraction we can write 66 whole 2 over 3%. Now percentage of urad dal will be same, 1 upon 3 into 100%, that will give 33 whole 1 upon 3%. Now we will learn increase or decrease as percent. So percentage increase or decrease will be equal to amount of change upon original amount or base into 100. So this is the main formula. Let us see one example. A school team won 6 games this year against 4 games won last year. What is the percentage increase? So according to formula, we need to find the amount of change, right? So the increase in the number of wins or amount of change is equals to 6 minus 4, that is equals to 2. And percentage increase will be equal to amount of change, we will write as 2 upon original amount or base. So original amount, we know that it is original number of wins, right? So increase in the number of wins upon original number of wins into 100 will gives you 2 upon 4 into 100, that is equals to 50%. It means that percentage increase is 50%. So this formula we will use either the percentage are increasing or decreasing. We need to find the amount of change, and then we will divide by original number. Let us solve this part. 25% of 50% of 100% divided by 25 into 50. That will be equal to what? So as I told, whenever you are seeing any percentage sign, just divide it by 100. So 25% can be written as 25 over 100. In the place of we will write into. 50% can be written as 50 upon 100, again into, and 100% upon 100. After solving, you can see we will get 0.01%. It means that option C is correct. Now it is given that the percent that represent the unshaded region in the figure. So for this you need to stop the video and just count the total blocks. So if you will count it, total blocks are 100. Now this white unshaded part is 12 and this unshaded part is 28. So total unshaded parts we have is 12 plus 28, that will gives you 40, and 40 upon 100, that is equal to 40%. So answer is 40%. Right? Now let us see this question. In a class of 50 students, 8% were absent on one day. The number of students present on that day was, first of all, it is given 8% of 50. That will be equal to 8 upon 100 into 50, which is equals to 4. It means that 4 are absent. And how many numbers of students are present then? From total, we will subtract that part of absentees. So 50 minus 4 will gives you 46. I hope so understood. Moving to the second part. In second part, we have Savitri obtained 440 marks out of 500 in an examination. So here 500 is total number and 440 is obtained marks. And we have to find how much percent marks in the examination she got. Since we know that 440 is obtained, so 440 upon total, that is 550. Let us assume 550 in an examination, and 44 upon 55 will gives you 4 upon 5, and in last you will get 80%. So I hope you've understood. Thank you. We will learn more in our next class.